that I was doing back in the late 90s. I was very intimate with the yeast cells. It sounds weird that you could really adore little microscopic organisms, but you look at them under the microscope and they live for about a week, and you have to monitor these mother cells, and they have little daughter cells that you used to pick off with a microscope and a little pick. You get to know those cells pretty well. You don't give them names, you give them numbers. But when they were getting big, fat, old, sterile, and then they died, you know, there was a little twinge of sadness that these little dudes that you'd been looking after all the time, or females in this case, were dying. So I think we biologists, we get attached to these living organisms, and it's really rewarding to see that when we're not making them sick, we actually end up making them live longer and healthier lives.
Right. So I became familiar with your work back in those days when I was actually doing research on these little nematode worms, and I remember
twinge, twinge, twinge,